Good afternoon, welcome to Racing Bet Data. This video is intended to show you how to use the data and the outputs within our website. Conscious that we've added in some new and improved features that have been requested by members over the last couple of weeks and months. But it may be that this is causing some confusion for new and existing members. So just want to take you through really the main sources of data that we have on the website. And the differences and how these can benefit you or not. So we have here racing data. They're all filed under this main header menu here, and we have the sub pages below it. So data archive we're going to start with, which is the main engine room of the website. It's what we've had in place from the very beginning. What we have done is add this new date picker function in here, which will allow you to generate output for any given date in time going back to 2002, and we're working on improving that so you can select a date range, and we're also looking to add a date range filter within the actual dashboard itself, so you can select your criteria, filtering in and out certain specifics as you desire, and then instead of selecting all yesterday or today and filtering it by year, month or day of the week, it will give you a date range that you can extract from. I've digressed slightly, so for the purpose of this video I'm going to be looking at a horse called Ascot Adventure, which is running today in the 145 at Cork. So assuming I want to find out a bit more about this horse, I'm going to select today there, and I can filter this down just by Cork, and the key of race headings will populate here in case you're not aware of the abbreviations, so COR Cork. And then I'm going to select the output to screen. Of course, you can download this directly to Excel, and just give the site a second to load, and that should automatically take me down to the results page when it's fully loaded. There you go. So we can see the 145 at Cork, and the horse I'm talking about, Ascot Adventure. So you can see here the basic details of this horse, jockey and trainer, same name, and you can then click on the info panel to bring up information about the lifetime hit rate and the current year hit rate for jockey and trainer. And clicking on the horse itself, the hyperlink will bring up its history. On this one there isn't any, so this is its debut, it's his first race. Select another horse above, and this, you can see that Just Reminiscing's had one previous race on the 17th of the 9th, and that gives the output. And again, this can be extracted to Excel as well. You also get a summary table below showing the profitability of this horse. So that's one way of finding out about the horse, if you had the horse's name. Another way, I'm just going to show you again, which is a mainstay of the site, is the head-to-head. Now, slightly misleading really in the title, head-to-head, because it can be used to compare two horses that have run together, but you can also use it just to type in one horse and get the output for one. So as I said, this horse is called Ascot Legend, so we don't need to change the filter here. It's already on A. We just need to select this box, and you should be able to type into the box Ascot Adventure, and you can select that horse and then get the results. As you know from the screen before, there won't be any because this is its first run, but I'm just going to go through this as the example. There you go, you can see that this horse is his first and only run, and it will give you the profitability of this horse, and also a second horse if you had chosen to compare that had run against each other. So those are, pretty familiar parts of the website now, but what we have added in over the last weeks and months are these two downloadable files. So I'm just going to click on today's data download, and you can click on the button here, and this is a standalone file, so it will open up automatically once downloaded. And it's pretty self-explanatory, but within this file you have the race courses for the day separated onto separate tabs, and then you have them all on one. So clicking on Cork, we can bring up all the horses that are running for the day. Here's the one we're talking about, Ascot Adventure. So we've got all the history here. So I've picked one here that's not actually a good one to look at because it doesn't have any, but let's look just above. Am I ready? So this shows the Betfair SP historically, the minimum it's traded down to, the industry SP max, the tissue price, where it placed, the winning distance between this horse and the one in front, and the runners in the race, tick reduction, and then it gives you a brief summary of the 18-month and the last 5 races that this horse is running. So a bit more in-depth information is provided in here. You've got the the Racing Bet Data rating for the day. So we've given it a rating of 72. This is still a temporary rollout, shall I say. It's not in full production yet. It's still under testing. It gives you the previous races, sorry, and the days since the last race, and the official rating of the horse, and if it's wearing any headgear. So that's another way to locate that horse and see its history or any of the horses running for the day. And close that file down, and then we've added in one more. So the daily in-play odds data download, bit of a mouthful. Again, a standalone file, and this will give you the time that it's updated. We do update this one regularly throughout the day. Normally 5-6 times a day this file will be updated. And downloading this file will give you the results once the race has obviously happened. Open this one up. Again, fairly quick. And we're going to scroll down to the 145 at Cork. Here you can see Ascot Adventure actually won the race, so it placed first. We've got the details of the trainer, the jockey, the race name, the going, headgear we knew it didn't have any, and then we've got the winning distance. So this this first column, if you like, shows the distance between the 2 horses, so between third and second, and then the ones in brackets shows the distance to the winner. Then we have the minimum price it traded at and the maximum price it traded at. Now the main difference here between the pricing recorded in this file and our data archive is that the data archive feeds from the Betfair API, and they only record price matches at £100 matched or greater. So within this file we're capturing price moves a couple of times a second, so regardless of volume. So if there is a match at less than £100, it will more likely be logged in here. So you can see the history of the race. So as I said, these are all price stamps taken a couple of times a second, and obviously depending on the length of the race, this was a 5 furlong sprint, depend on the time the race took to pan out. So the amount of entries in there, the one above you can see is just over 2 miles, so there's a lot more price stamps recorded. So that in essence gives you a summary of the 4 main outputs, if you like, data sources within the site. You've got the data download for morning racing, you've got the in-play odds data file which is updated throughout the day, the data archive which will allow you to look back historically as well as hone into analysis and extract to Excel, and the head-to-head which can be used to compare 2 horses, or if you're specifically looking for one horse that perhaps isn't running on the current day. Hope the video has been of use to you, and catch you all soon.